Well, it's day 2 and I've joined Des on Jenny's Lake. It's a fantastic day. The sun's come out, it's really warm now and the wind's dropped. I think we'll have a really good day here. Tell me all about this peg.
Right, Dave, this is peg 4 on Jenny's. I drew this peg in the first festival this year. And it's a very funny lake, Jenny's, to be honest. There's some big carp, there's lots of tench, cruising, skimmers, lots of roach. So it's a very, you've got to get your tactics right from the start, really, to make sure you're in with a chance of winning your section.
So how far into the festival? It was the first day?
This is the third day, I think I was on this. Yeah, this day I was on Wednesday. So obviously you had 2 days previous, so I tried to get as much info about the weights, what you needed to win your section, what tactics you needed to do it.
That's the nice thing here, isn't it? I mean, at the draw, everyone knows what's happened the day before.
That's right, yeah. I mean, obviously Jenny's it's only been used in recent couple of festivals. And like you know, in the Park Dean Masters, it's the only lake that's in the final, and everybody's head's sort of buzzing. What's going to happen? What weight's going to win? And this, even now, even in the festival, now they use it in the festival, it's very similar. You just don't know quite what's going to happen.
Mm. So did you do your homework? I assume you did after the draw to find out what had happened on the previous days.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we stay with each other, and there's lots of us know each other. So if anybody's been on this lake the day before, then you're obviously after that information off of those people on the evenings.
So based on the information you gleaned from that, what was your plan?
My plan really was, obviously on the actual day, it was very windy anyway, and you weren't going to be able to fish the pole out. Probably 11, I think I fished 11 metres, which is about the maximum I could hold it. So it was basically, because I never had, like you see here, I'm in between 2 islands, so really I never had a good feeder chuck. So my main approach was long pole and short pole. And my long pole approach was basically worms.
Right.
Lots of worms and casters short, and I did have a margin line with meat and corn. And that was only there really just in case it all went Pete Tong, really.
What I picked up from Tom Pickering yesterday, and I think it's such an important thing to stress to anglers, is that you need to have plans B and C, don't you? I mean, too many anglers come with a preconceived idea that I'm going to catch on the feeder, and there's nowhere else to go if that fails.
I mean, people do say to me, a lot of people say to me, why do you set up all this sort of roach gear and that? And like, if you're in the arms or anywhere, maybe not Belingi so much, because Belingi is an out-and-out carp venue, really. But a lot of the areas, even Trelawney and that, there's big weights of silvers you can have, and you can tie that in. If you have a good start on the feeder and then it goes dead, you can say, right, I'll have a quick go for carp on the pole. If it doesn't happen, you've got to make a decision. I might be able to catch 30 or 40 pound of roach short and then go back out on the feeder again. Yeah. Or you can try and fit it in, and before you know it, you've got 100 odd pound, which is enough to maybe win your section.
You set loads of kit up. You obviously set all the gear up they set on the day.
Yep.
Just take me through it all. Right,
Dave, this is the feeder rod I set up on the day. Just a normal running feeder, which is obviously Whitaker's rules, 12-inch hook length. Little 10-foot mini carp rod. It's not a very long chuck, like you can see there, probably 30 yards. It's perfect. Yeah. 8 pound main line. Got a size 14 PR 36 hook. Yeah. With a quick stop on it.
It's a real short hair as well.
Yeah, short hair. Little piece of punch meat. But like I said to you earlier, this wasn't my main tactic. My main tactic for me was going to be the pole. But this was a good starting point at the end of the day. Obviously, I want to prime my pole lines up, make sure there's a lot of fish on it.
The thing is, as well with that, obviously, when you fed your pole line, it's very rare to catch it straight away, isn't it?
That's right. You need some, I can go out here, maybe I was lucky, I was looking to obviously catch a big carp or maybe 6 or 7 F1s, or whatever was swimming, really. Just
one big carp can be all the difference at the end of the match, can't it?
It's just a quick chuck, just trying to get yourself in something in the net to settle you down for your main attack.
Right, okay. And pole rigs?
Yeah, pole rigs. Just start off with my long pole, really, which is going to be my main attack. On there, it's just a 0.4 wire stem inter-free.
Yeah.
Nice stem. That's 013 main line. Just a simple bulk of 9s. 2 numbered 9 droppers. Yeah. I've got a 16 PR 32 hook on there.
Right. And you're always using hook lengths with this as well.
Always use hook lengths. Yes. Like you see, all my hook lengths are all done.
Okay. These are so useful, aren't they, these little boxes?
They are absolutely brilliant, yeah. I say in there, I've got different hook sizes, different line, different grades of line, all ready to go.
So for this type of fishing then, what hook length, have you got a standard
about
length?
6 inches, to be honest.
Yeah.
6 inches, which is obviously the same length as that actual hook box.
So there was a trend, wasn't there, for a long time, where anglers were just making up rigs tying direct, but there's all sorts of complications with that.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, when you're fishing a festival, if something happens to my hook, I snap it off or damage the line, it's literally, you know, 20 seconds to put a new hook on my way again.
Excellent. And what about elastic on that one?
Yeah, well, on this setup, because in this lake you're fishing, there's a lot of tench, there's cruisings, it's basically big silvers. You're trying to catch 50-pounder silvers. I've got actually double 5 on here, which is the original elastic, but it's just doubled up. As you can see from that.
Now, I know you and I had a conversation back at the World Champs last year about this, and Alan Scotthorne started this.
He did, yeah, he did. I must admit,
and you weren't quite convinced at the time.
No, I wasn't. Until I've used it. I've used it on these sort of waters where you are fishing for good quality silvers and bream and tench. I used it this year in this festival, and it must admit, I'd take some beating, to be honest. It's like
Why is it so good, do you think?
I think it's got that nice soft action when you first hook a fish. But if you hook a tench, and, you know, obviously a tench is quite a hard fighting fish, it goes off, but you've got that control. Where if I was fishing number 6, you're sort of out of control of it for a while. With this, it keeps the fish seems to think, oh, hang on, I'm under some pressure here. And
do you double up a lot of different numbers?
To be honest, number 5 is about the only one I used.
Yeah, okay.
To be honest.
And how do you attach that? How do you actually put
well,
that
that's
together?
basically, we start off at this the end. I've got a pull bung.
Right.
With a bead on the end. It's basically, as you can see, it's doubled up there.
Yeah.
Comes through the bead, and just tie a knot.
Okay.
And on the business end, like you can see there, Dave, there's the elastic connector. The elastic, I can just take that little thing off at the top.
So you haven't knotted it at all?
No, that just runs straight through there. It's very simple, because then you can get the actual thing right. The elastic's working together in one.
Yeah. And of course you can use a tiny connector as well. There's no
tiny connector. No, it's very simple.
Okay.